Hello, Hamilton parents. This is an overview of the 45-15 calendar that will go into effect in July of 2013. We're very excited at Hamilton about this, and the purpose of this PowerPoint is to help you learn more about it. So how was this calendar created? The calendar work was begun by placing the last day of school on the calendar first. The last day of school is the last day of school for every school in the district. The second thing we did is we took every staff development day, holiday, vacation, any days off for students are the same regardless of what school is attended. The third thing that we did is we built into our intersessions the times between our quarters. We built in some care for students. You heard what parents said last year in our meetings, and the idea during these intersessions would be we would have enrichment in reading or math intervention during those times in the mornings. In the afternoon, we'd have care through the Boys and Girls Club. So a little bit more detail about this. The idea behind this 45-15 calendar is taking the same number of days and spreading them out more evenly across the year. So during those 15-day breaks, we would have some care for some of those days, and some of those days would be a day off to make sure that family vacations, regardless of what school children attended, would align. So in the fall, the last week in August is off for everyone. That's staff development. So regardless of what school children attend, the last week is off. The first 2 weeks in October is the first of our intersessions. In the winter, holiday break is off for everyone through January 1st. The intersession for our winter happens January 2nd through January 10th. And in the spring break is off for everyone, and our intersession occurs from April 2nd to April 11th. So another way to think about this, and I'll see it more clearly on the next slide here, if you look at the yellow days on this calendar show the days when Hamilton students would be going to school and the rest of the district wouldn't. For those of you who have been familiar with summer school, there is some overlap here. Summer school will continue through August 2nd as it has in the years past, so our students really would be, many of our students in our district would be in school during this time. The pink highlighted days then are the days when Hamilton students would not be required to be at school, but the rest of the district is. During these days, of course, those are our intersession times, and I'll tell you what that would look like. So during those intersessions, those pink highlighted days, students would report to school at 7:45, just like they do now. They'd have breakfast then. At 8:07, just like they do now, they'd report to their classrooms. At 11 o'clock, they'd have lunch, just like they do now. The difference is, after lunch at 11:15, we'd form a walking school bus and we'd go to the Matthew Center. We may have after-school care then at the 3 o'clock time for our kindergarten through second grade students, and at the Matthew it'd be for our third through fifth grade students. Again, all of this is optional, and we'd have registration that would go home on the first day of each quarter so that parents and families could sign their children up for these intersessions. Literally, at the creation of this PowerPoint, the district is still working on all choice and charter registrations. Before December 15th, we will contact the parents of all of our Hamilton students with protocol for signing up for this unique opportunity. On November 27th, we will have another parent meeting in conjunction with our PTO. It's November 27th at 3 o'clock to go over some more questions any people might have.